Hi guys, today I'm back to film my weekly makeup bag video, or I guess it's going to be bi-weekly makeup bag video because I am doing these every 2 weeks now. So far I think I like it. It's kind of nice because I am getting to use all the products now and sometimes kind of more than once, which is nice. And it's also nice because when it comes time to film the next video, I'm really excited to film it and change everything, so I kind of appreciate changing it up a little bit more. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. Some things changed, some things did not. For primers, one thing changed and one thing didn't. I still have my L'Oreal spackle in here. I have really slowed down on progress with this, so I want to keep it in here because I want to keep making at least some progress with it, whether it's a little bit or a lot. Because if I take it out, then I'm not making any progress with it. So I feel like that's going to be in here for a long time. But the other one is the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. This more addresses my skincare issues, like I have big pores. So this just kind of helps with that more than the L'Oreal one does. This one's kind of more hydrating for me. So those are my primers. I apologize for my hair today. It looks so gross. I let it air dry because it's kind of a no heat day for me. I am gonna do a video talking about this, but I'm just having some hair issues and figured we could talk about it. So anyways, that's why it's just kind of meh, because it air dried. But for foundations, I have three. I have my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. It's been probably about a month, I think, since I used this. So I just kind of wanted to come back to it because if I don't use something for a long time, sometimes I kind of forget what it feels like to use it. So I know this foundation's super matte, and I remember I loved it, you know, but I don't really remember, I don't know, I guess how it felt on my skin. So I'm kind of back to that, back to trying it out again. Kind of, I'm sure I'll love it just as much as last time, but it's been a while since I've used it. So the other one, I debated about this for a long time, but it's the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream, and I got it in the shade Fair. So this is like the full-size one, and I used this like once or twice last week just to kind of make sure it was my correct shade and everything. And this is so much better than the little light one. You can kind of see what a shade difference there is there, but Fair on its own is like my perfect shade. But what I've been doing to kind of use light, because I did try this once or twice last week, was I mixed a little bit of light in with the Fair, and it seems a lot better then. It's better than me just trying to wear light on its own. Yes, it makes Fair a little dark, but if I kind of bronze up the rest of my body and stuff, then it's not, you know, such a huge noticeable difference like it is when I just use light on its own. So I think I'm going to kind of keep this in here so that way I can finish light up, because it's really starting to feel like it's getting kind of low. It feels really light. So I want to kind of keep that going. For concealers, I only have one. This is the only concealer I own at the moment. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin one. I'm kind of thinking about picking up an IT Cosmetics one because their stuff is 5 times the points right now at Ulta. And I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued with their line. I always want to try more products and stuff. And they do have their new CC concealer, and there is one that's got the Bye Bye Under Eye on one end, and on the other end is like a brightener, I guess. So I kind of want to try that little duo too, but if I get one of those, that'll be in next bi-weekly makeup bag. It feels weird to say. So anyways, for setting powders, I kept my Rimmel Stay Matte in here just because I've kind of started to hit quite a bit of pan on it, and I just want to keep it going. I'm still kind of testing out to see if this is like the setting powder that I want to use, because the other one I really like is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So I'm kind of testing these two out to see which one is the one that I want to like repurchase. So it's probably going to be the Maybelline one. The Rimmel one makes my face a little bit itchy, as I itch. But I don't know, the Maybelline one is also really, I guess, powdery. So we're just kind of testing them out to see what I think. Next, I guess I will do brow products. I do have my Dip Brow in here, but I'm trying to not use it so much because I used it a ton the last 2 weeks. And I want to finish up like all my brunette hair products because I would like to go blonde with my hair. I'm naturally a blonde. I don't feel like that's gonna pick up on camera, but I have like at least a root you know, like an inch of roots right now. But I'm like a level 7, so I'm kind of a darker blonde, but I am blonde. So I kind of want to go back to that, and I don't know, I do like the dark brown hair. I like the ombre, but I just kind of want to go lighter. So I want to finish up my brunette brow products, and my dip brow I really want to finish, but these are a little closer to being finished than the dip brow, because the dip brow does take a long time. So I have the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which is almost done. I have this Rimmel Professional Brow Pencil in Hazel, which this I can actually use when I'm blonde if I use it with like a light enough hand. So this I wouldn't mind, you know, holding on to. But then I have the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel, and this is in chocolate, so this is pretty dark too. So I kind of want to mostly use up these two. This one I want to use up for Project Pan, but this can, you know, stick around a little longer. So I just really want to use this trio this week, so that way I can hopefully finish the NYX pencil, at least. So, for eyeshadow primers and bases, I have the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Primer. I'm hoping this will make it 2 more weeks. It seems like there's enough product to make it 2 more weeks. If it doesn't though, I'm probably going to get the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I have a sample of it, and I've never used it before. I've only ever used Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I want to try the Too Faced one, but that's if this doesn't make it 2 more weeks, and I think it will. It seems like there's enough product that it will. The only other eyeshadow, like primer base product I have is my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Barely Branded. I'm not really sure if I'm loving this as much as I used to, so I'm kind of thinking about using it up, but I am going to use it this week just to, you know, see what my feelings kind of are on it, whether I want to keep it, whether I want to get rid of it. So there's that. For eyeliners, they are mostly all pencils, but I do have 2 liquid ones in here. I have my Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liner in Electric Blue. I thought this would be like a fun, pretty pop for spring, so I'm gonna try that out. And then I have my Eyeko Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in Black. I really like this, and I don't know, I got it from Birchbox, and I think it's a pretty good thing to get from Birchbox. So those are my liquid liners. For pencils, there's kind of a lot, because there always is. I have my 2 Mally ones in here. This one is in Toasted Sugar, which is kind of the one I use on my waterline all the time, just because it's that really light kind of champagne-y colored one that I've talked about before. So there's that. The other one is Mally's Glow. This one is a nice, really bronzy pencil, and I love this one with Half Baked and Smog from my Naked palette. So that one I've been using a lot with those shadows, and it's been helping me get through them. So the other 3 pencils are just kind of my usual pencils: Black Velvet, Demolition, and then this one's kind of a more fun pop. This one I plan on pairing with one of my single shadows. It's LSD, it's that blue glittery one. And then the last one I have is this Lord & Berry Sparkle Black Liner. This I got from Birchbox and did not like. It's just very scratchy, and that's probably has to do with the glitter. Let's see. You can kind of see the sparkle in it. But the reason that I like this is that I can put it along my lower lash line, and then I will take Flash from my little box of shadows. And I don't know, it's just really, really pretty. It acts like, you know, almost like a white or black eyeshadow base. It just makes the color really pop. So, and then the glitter, it's really pretty. So that's kind of how I've been using that one. I haven't actually been using it. It has like a black eyeliner, but almost using it as an eyeshadow base for some of my more like fun colored ones to get them to pop a little bit more. I did try it with Woodstock, the bright pink from the box of shadows, and that one didn't work out very well. It didn't look very good. So it works really good with Flash, but not Woodstock. Those are my eyeliners. For single shadows, I don't know, I kind of put a lot in here, and I don't usually put this many, but the one that I was talking about pairing with LSD is this Ulta shadow in Deep Sea. It's like a blue-green, but it's got like a little bit of like a gold shimmer or shift to it. It's really pretty, and then when you put it over top of LSD, it's just even more like beautiful. It makes kind of the gold shift stand out a little bit more. So I do like this one, and I want to use it. It's one of my favorite like spring eyeshadows. The other one I have, this is another like spring summer favorite, and this I kind of in particular wanted to use because Xsparkage posted a tutorial and I haven't got to watch it yet, but just in the thumbnail alone this kind of looks like the lid shadow that she has on, and it's Urban Decay X. It's like a peachy pink color with like a gold shimmer shift to it, a lot like Deep Sea, but you know, peachy pink. So there's that one, and this is again one of my favorite spring and summer colors. A lot of times when I'm just kind of going for a really easy look, I will just put this on my lid with mascara and that's it. So there's that. I have Virgin in here, which I don't know if you guys noticed, but I took that out last week or 2 weeks ago now. I took it out and just gave it a little break, but I'm thinking that I'm probably going to do like a really neutral, natural eye when I wear that electric blue liner, so this would probably be my perfect like lid shade for that. Plus I've missed this, so I'm adding that back in here. I have MAC Yogurt, which is like my base shadow. This is going really, really well. I'm really thinking I'm probably going to finish that before the end of the month. So, and then because in all my palettes this week, I only have like 1 or 2 shadows that would work as like a brow bone highlight. So I kept my NYX Nude Matte eyeshadow in Kiss the Day in here because this is just the perfect matte brow bone shadow for me. And then last but not least, I have Gravity in here. I don't know, I haven't really used this a lot. I'm going to try to use it a little bit more this next like week, but I just really haven't used that one a lot. And then of course, like I kind of already hinted at, I'm obviously going to use my 7 Days of Shadow box. Flash is really close to being done, which is kind of a little sneak peek for Project Pan. So I definitely want to keep that going these next 2 weeks and just finish it. I mostly wear it as like an accent color, like along my lower lash line or something, so it's almost finished and I probably can finish it. Now onto eyeshadow palettes. So the first one, this is like my Tarte product for the week. This is my Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette. I believe Tarte is bringing this back because, like I said many times before, I handle like our truck shipments at Ulta, and I went through a box and they had their new, I believe it's the Showstopper palette, and they also had this one in there. So they are, I think, bringing this back. I believe it was the same palette. I didn't open it and look, but it did say Rainforest After Dark and stuff and had the same box packaging that this one did. But this has some purples and stuff, and then it also has kind of gold and then 2 like matte eyeshadows. I don't have a lot of matte eyeshadows this week, so I'm kind of glad that this has at least 2. But it does have a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush. I'm mostly going to be using the blush. I'm going to try not to use the bronzer so that way I can use the NYX Taupe one and my Too Faced one. The highlighter I might try once or twice on top of the Benefit What's Up, or maybe even wear it once or twice on its own, just kind of depending. But that is going to be like my Tarte product for the week. So there's that. And then here's another Birchbox thing. I just got this in my last Birchbox. It's the Pop Beauty Bright Up Your Life Eyeshadow Trio in Peach Parfait. And I swatched these and I was really impressed. Pop Beauty is not really a brand that I think of as being, I don't know, they're usually kind of, I think they're supposed to be like a prestige, like higher end brand, but I don't really think of them that way because they're, I don't know, their packaging is always kind of cheap and that kind of thing. But this is what it looks like. And like I said, I swatched them and they were just really pigmented and nice. They're very creamy. They remind me actually a lot of Urban Decay's like eyeshadow formula with the creaminess and pigmentation and kind of the sheen too. So I'm actually kind of excited that I got this, but I'm going to play around with it because I have not got to use it yet. For the rest of my palettes, I have my Naked 2 basics in here because, as I was saying, I just don't have a lot of matte shadows this week. So this is going to be kind of my blending and transition colors this week. Everything is pretty warm toned, but I am going to try my hardest to wear Gunmetal this week. So I wanted some cooler toned transition and blending colors. So that is why I brought that in here. And then last but not least, these two. I have my Naked palette and then my Anastasia Catwalk palette. I've actually been working really well on using both of these. I've been actually mixing some of the shadows too. One thing that I've been really enjoying is taking Half Baked, which is, as we know, just a very bright gold color. And then I will take kind of the more lighter gold shade from this palette and mixing it on top. And it kind of tones down how bright Half Baked is. It's still a very pretty gold color, but it's not, I don't know, maybe not quite as yellow gold. It's really pretty, and I've just been mixing a lot of shadows. So I'm glad I have both palettes because I've, like I said, just been mixing shadows from both of them. And I think that's kind of how I'm gonna use Gunmetal a little bit more, is mix it with a lighter shadow and lighten it up a little bit. I tried it the other day, just, you know, on the back of my hand, just swatching it and stuff. And it seemed to work really, really well. So I'm gonna try that this week and hope for the best. For lip products, I have a lot, and I have some like super new ones, but I think the new ones are more towards the end here. So anyways, the first one is this Maybelline Rebel Bloom Lipstick in Blushing Bud. I kept this one in here. I think it was in there last week because this is just kind of my perfect, if I don't know what to do lipstick, this is kind of what I go for. It looks really pretty with almost everything that I pair it with. There's only been like one look that I didn't like it. So it's just kind of mid-tone mauve-y pink color. So I love that. I have my Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick in Melted Strawberry. I wanted to wear this again, so I kept it in here because I know I had this in here last week, but this one I liked a lot. This is from last week too. It is the NYX Black Label Lipstick in Hot Pink. I love pairing this with Flash though, so I think that's kind of why I kept it in here, because I was like, oh, if I'm going to wear Flash again, I'll wear this. And then before I put this on, I've been using the Milani Lip Flash and Star Flash, so these kind of go together. I usually put this on first and then just this on top. This doesn't change the color of this too much. It just kind of more adds a little bit of shimmer to it. So there is that. This is my Project Pan Focus Lipstick. It is the NYX Butter Lipstick in Fun Size. I've worn this so much lately, and I've kind of grown to really like this lipstick. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to pair this with the Pop Trio. So I want to keep that in here, especially because it is my focus lipstick too. So there's that. Next is my NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Spice Cake. I had this in a weekly makeup bag a little while ago, and I think I wore it, but not for very long. Like, I only got to wear it once. And I really, really like this one. The color on this is just, it's beautiful. It's so pretty. And the Butter Gloss formula is great, but the Intense formula is even awesomer. It's more colorful, and it's more like an actual lipstick, I feel like. So there's that. And then the other lip thing, little like duo that I'm doing, is my Maybelline Blushing Beige Lipstick, which is in Project Pan. And it's that more like brown lipstick that I don't like. Of course, there on camera it doesn't look so bad. But it just does not look good on me. And I'm going to pair it with this. I just kind of was playing around again, mixing colors and stuff. And this is the Tarte Lip Surgent Lip Gloss in Belle, which is kind of a more purpley red gloss. And when I mix these two together, it ends up kind of becoming a like pretty mauve color. So there it is there. It's really, really pretty. So I'm going to try this combination out, and if I love it, it's probably the way that I'm going to go about finishing this lipstick. But I thought I would try that out, just kind of try some trios out and see how it goes. And then these last two products are the new ones. This one I'm probably going to pair with Blushing Bud from the Rebel Bloom collection. But this is the IT Cosmetics, let me see if I can find the box here. What is this exactly? I always have really long names. The IT Cosmetics CC Plus Lip Serum Hydrating Anti-Aging Color Correcting Cream Gloss. So I got this from work as gratis. It's, I don't know, I haven't really got to wear it yet. I've just kind of played with it. And it seems like it's going to be a nice gloss, but it's just a mauve-y color. It's nothing special. But when I paired it with Blushing Bud, it looked really pretty, so it is over here. So I think I'm going to pair that with Blushing Bud again, just because I liked that combo. And then this is the one that I'm so excited about. It's the Urban Decay Revolution Lip Gloss in Bittersweet. These are brand spanking new. I think they launched on Urban Decay's website on the 14th, and I don't even think we've gotten these in our store yet. We just got kind of an event box from Urban Decay saying, hey, we're launching some new products, and they put a bunch of these Bittersweet lip glosses in there, so I ended up getting one. But I don't know, this is such a weird gloss to me. So far I really, really like it. The thing is on camera it looks very blue purple, and when I put it on I feel like it almost looks more, I don't want to say red purple, but it looks a little warmer than it does, I feel like, in the tube. They're very interesting. I'm kind of thinking about doing a review on them, but yeah, even swatched there, it looks really blue purple. It's just really, really pretty, and I'm obsessed with this, so I'm probably going to wear this a ton, but I think Urban Decay did really good with those, especially because when I tried the Naked glosses, I was not impressed. I thought they were okay, but they weren't great. I mean, I knew they weren't going to be super pigmented because they're called Naked glosses, but the smell of them was horrible, and I wasn't a huge fan of them. So I think that is pretty much everything. Oh, I do have my Debbie lip gloss in here. I've been pairing this with Fun Size. It's probably how I'm going to wear it again this week. So there's that. For fragrances, Japanese Cherry Blossom, I am on to this right now. I'm hoping that this will be done in the 2 weeks before Project Pan update time comes around again, but that is in here. And then because I did finish the Kat Von D one, and I finished a couple of fragrances this month, I decided to go ahead and kind of treat myself. So I'm letting myself use Velvet Sugar, which I got this for Christmas, and I've really only used it like once or twice. Like you can see, it's full. And this is one of my favorite fragrances from Bath & Body Works. So I'm going to kind of let myself use that since I did finish some fragrances this month. I am going to use Cashmere Glow too, but that is in my car. It's just been kind of my fragrance, I guess, that I keep in my car for like if I forgot to put perfume on for the day or whatever. So that one's just going to stay in my car. It's just kind of my extra perfume. For my nails, I didn't do anything last week, and I've kept them bare. They're just in not so great shape, and I was hoping that if I gave them like a 2-week break they would be a lot better, but it doesn't seem like they're really getting any better. They're still very thin and kind of breaking and stuff. But I bought some new Essie polishes, and I really want to try these. These are from the bridal collection. I got 2 of them, and I'll try to show you. The cap has like, it almost looks like lace detailing on it, but it's really hard to see. Yeah, I don't think you guys are going to be able to see that. But the one I want to wear this for these 2 weeks is Hubby for Dessert, and it's like a pretty kind of lilac color. I saw a picture of this in the Ulta like Mother's Day ad, and it looked horrible. It didn't even look like this purple color. So I don't know, something about that picture was off, but it's a really pretty light lavender color, so I want to wear that. And I think that is it. Like I said, tried to switch things up a little bit this week, and I feel like I did okay, but I did keep some stuff the same. So I know lip products, it kind of feels like I kept things the same, but just been really enjoying those lip colors. So, and like I said, I'm planning to do kind of a video with kind of some hair talk. I still want to do my spring lipstick video. I just haven't gotten around to it because my last one just wasn't so great, so I want to make sure that the spring one's a little bit better than my fall one. So I've been kind of working on a couple things for it, and I'm trying to think what else I was going to film. Someone requested that I do little tutorials with the Tarte holiday sets. I really want to do some of those because there's a couple of the quads I already have like kind of go-to looks with. So those ones I definitely want to do tutorials with right away, and then some of the other ones that are a little harder to use, I'll probably do those videos a little more down the road. But I want to get around to filming those, and I guess that's it. That's it for kind of upcoming videos and stuff. So, alright, I will see you guys next time then, I guess. Bye.